Hey, hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube video channel. So, in this next video, we'll discuss about where we left in our last part. So, optimization of the Spark job in the Databricks. So, previously we have discussed in our previous video like catchy and persistence related, what are the method and how they will work. So, here we'll discuss the in the Spark job optimization repartition versus Coalesce. So how like we can optimize our Spark job using repartition in the Coalesce. Okay, so let's discuss like what is repartition in the Spark Databricks. So what it is? Repartition is a method used to increase or decrease the number of partition in your dataset. So first understand the very simple here. So repartition when our data how to be increase the partition or the decrease the partition, we have to use the repartition. Okay, how does it work? It perform a full shuffle of the data. Understand again the second point. The first point it is increase the decrease the partition, and second one is the shuffle. Okay, it will do the full shuffle of the data, meaning it redistribute the data across the different partition, balancing the workload across all the node in the cluster. So what is the repartition? Repartition increase the partition or the decrease the partition, and it will do the full shuffle. Okay, it will like the move the data here and there, everything will do that. Okay, when to use it? You are you use the repartition when you want to increase the parallelism, that is from 4 to 8 partition to speed up your processing. Okay, from 4 partition if you want to 8 partition, and if you want to speed up the processing you can use the repartition. And you want to rebalance the data evenly after filtering or reducing the dataset size, so we can use the repartition. Example, you have 4 partition but want 8 partition for better performance. So the in the Python, the data frame repartition, the df dot repartition, it we can give and it will get the repartition, and the data also will get shuffle. Okay, so the similar way you can reduce the partition also from 10 to 4, the similar syntax you can use. So let's jump into next in this, like the data optimization, the Spark job optimization, the data in the Databricks, the Coalesce. So what is the Coalesce? Coalesce is the method used to reduce the number of partition. Understand, the repartition where we have used it previously, it will increase or the decrease the number of partition, but Coalesce it is used to reduce the number of partition, but it try to avoid the shuffle also. Coalesce is try to avoid the shuffle, but repartition it will do the shuffling. So that's the main difference we can keep in our memory or for understanding. Whereas it will do the reduce the partition and try to avoid the shuffling of the data across the node. How it will work? It reduce the number of partition by combining the existing partition without reforming full shuffle if not needed. Okay, when to use it? You can use the Coalesce when, like if you have the partition 100 and you want to reduce to the 10, so you can use that filtering option. Okay, and if you want to avoid the performance cost of the shuffle, making it faster than repartition, so what will happen, like if you want to avoid the, because the data shuffling it is costly, right? So the it will require a lot of computation power. So if you want to avoid that, you can use the Coalesce. Okay, the faster repartitioning. Understand? And if you have the 100 partition, if you want to reduce to the 10, the similar like the syntax, the Coalesce instead of the repartition, data frame dot Coalesce, you can use the how many partition you want for existing data set. Okay, the key differences. Understand, repartition can be increase or the decrease the partition. There's a full shuffle for the data. Okay, but Coalesce can only be reduce the partition, avoid shuffling the data unless absolute necessity. So in the simple term, repartition is like reorganizing all your data into new bucket, increasing increasing or the decreasing the number of buckets. Coalesce is like merging some buckets together without moving the data around too much, only decrease the number of bucket. So now I think we are clear. So what is the repartition and what is the coalesce, when we have to be used and how it will work. So thank you. Let's catch into our next video.